Hey everyone, I just analyzed all this trash. Take a look at it. Look at all that stuff. Oh man. All right, let's get down to analyzing it. All right, now first we'll go ahead and start with the plastic bottles. As you can see, there's a bunch of just plastic bottles. A lot of them are water bottles. You got some that are like cola containers, you know, to name a few of these. But oh man, look at this. This is what I was talking about in the previous video. All the Crown Royal bottles. I say Corona bottles, but I really meant Crown Royal bottles. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Crown Royal bottles, and then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 little liquor bottles, all in the same location, you know? I don't know what people are doing out there, but I mean, people I guess are just parking out in the parking lot and just getting hammered. But enough of that. Let's look at the straws. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 straws. And with that being said, most of those are with fast food drink containers. So let's move on over to those. Got a few of those. You know, your standards. Ooh, that one came from Sonic. You know, we always see Chick-fil-A. Got that. Here's a styrofoam container. You know, so that's a lot of styrofoam getting out into the waterways. Man, that stuff's lightweight and it floats on water. Speaking of styrofoam, again, early on in that previous video, saw a lot of packaging peanuts. This was everywhere. This stuff was just everywhere. It was in the water. It was on the parking lot. It was in the drain, as you can see. A lot of packaging straps right here. There's a lot of package-related materials out there. Over there where the, oh no, right over there where the paper is. There's a lot of packaging labels there, so we'll get to that in a sec. But moving back to the plastics, you know, here's the lid from these plastic containers, or the styrofoam containers. You know, you got a lot of the little sauce containers, the lids to those, the lids to the styrofoam containers. You know, that's a lot. That accumulates. And then I don't know what was going on, but man, I found a lot of little bottle caps. So there's a bunch of those. So taking a step back at a lot of the plastics, you know, we're over here to the harder composite plastics. You know, like your thicker bottles, and just anything you can just shape into whatever you need to do plastic. You know, again, more containers. Here was some you know, that glowing liquid. So it's like that bracelet that you just kind of snap, and then boom, you got like some illuminated stuff there. But moving on over here, got a couple of fabrics. You got a towel. I'm gonna reuse this, so there's nothing wrong with this towel other than it was just kind of out there in the water. It was gross, but whatever. I'm going to wash this and use it in my shop. So again, that's part of the reduce, reuse, recycle part of the whole recycling circle. Found a sock. I don't know why I'm touching that with my hand. But 3 masks. Got 1, 2, 3 there. Some more of that nasty styrofoam. Here's some, again, going back to the packaging straps. You know, here's a big box I found, just kind of, you know, broken up. Moving on to the paper, found some Hot Wheels. That was kind of cool. You know, they have car shows going around over there. You know, and which I love car shows, but you know what? Those car shows over there just, they accumulate a lot of trash. So if I ever go over there, I'm definitely gonna have a talk with them and ask them if they can do something, at least have a trash can there, you know? I feel like that would be the most responsible thing to do, wouldn't you guys say? You know, and again, like this really bright and, you know, colorful paper, those were the markers for the cars for the car show, and they didn't pick them up, so I accumulated all those and just got them out. Again, got a lot of packaging material, the packaging labels, that was everywhere. You know, you see more of it here. You know, I made up a lot of that paper. You know, just regular napkins. You know, if you throw a napkin out, yeah, it's still trash. You know, I don't care if it biodegrades eventually, but still trash. All right, that goes over here. Got regular paper. You know, ooh, this too. I really wanted to point that out. You know, McDonald's fries containers, McDonald's bags. Now look at all that. Now that's a lot that was accumulated in a short amount of time in a very small area. Bottles, we didn't get a whole lot of bottles on this one. But as you can see, half of the bottles that we found were alcohol related. So there's your Pellegrino, the sparkling water, and then your standard Bud Light. We also found a weave. Found a weave. Now, I should have put that in the plastic, but who knows? It could have been real human hair or some other type of synthetic hair, but I found a weave. This is a battery. This is a screw. I'll be able to recycle that. And then here we are to the other metals. You know, you have your alcohol containers over here. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's Diet Coke. So yeah, you have your alcohol containers over here and your non-alcoholic, and then boom, we always find something Starbucks related. Starbucks bottle cap. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I would say around 70% of the aluminum cans we found were alcohol related. Hey Ruby girl, what's up? Ruby, say hi to the camera. Yeah, I wish I could have helped pick up that trash, but Daddy left me at home. Now I'm a little angry. That's okay, Ruby. You can help with the video. You can help with the trash analysis. Okay, whatever. Feed me. All right. And, oh, thanks, Ruby. Come on, help me. Help me analyze the trash. Help me analyze the trash. Yeah, that's it. Help me. All right. Moving on. Ruby, can you point out? Look at how many cigarette butts we got. Look how many cigarette butts we got. Ruby doesn't like those cigarette butts. She stomps on them. She's like, no to cigarette butts. But we found a bunch of those cigarette butts, didn't we? We did. But moving over here to the plastics, this was pretty much like the grand finale. On the other video, 100 wine bottles, you know, obviously the wine bottles that we found, that was like the big show for this one. This one, it was the candy wrappers. So Halloween was a week before I made the last video, and oh my god, we found so many candy wrappers. For one, people buy these big bags. They have a variety amount of candies in there, you know, 2 of those big bags. But you know, here I put all the little candy wrappers in this one. Look at that. Look how much that is. So many candy wrappers. You got everything. You got your Snickers, your Heath bars, your Kit Kats, your Sour Patch, 3 Musketeers, Reese's, Twizzlers, you name it. You know, if it's candy, you know, the wrapper was on the ground. So, I mean, there was a bunch of that. So parents, I encourage you, children, I encourage you to be mindful next Halloween. You know, just try and pick it up, you know, put the wrapper in your pocket. It's not that hard. And parents, you know, be observant, be vigilant of what your kids do, you know, inspect the candy and also make sure you know where that wrapper went. But here in the other plastic world, you know, we just got a lot of just, you know, containers like your grocery bags, you know, your store bags, stuff like that, trash bags, you know, small trash bags, Ziploc containers, all that stuff is here. You know, gloves, you know, get that every now and then. You know, you also have, I didn't put these in with those, but you got your drink labels that just kind of fly off, you know, like Aquafina, stuff like that. But yeah, this was kind of astounding. A lot of chip bags. 2 Funyuns, whatever that is, Goldfish, Lay's, Cliff Bar. You know, people are just out there just eating and they just don't want that trash in their car. Well, guess what? Mother Nature doesn't want it on her. Oh, we got a hot pickle. We got a hot pickle, people. But yeah, take a step back, take a look. This is what I got. Got the plastic bags, the aluminum cans, bottles, paper trash, the cardboard, got some masks, got some fabrics, got the packaging, styrofoam peanuts, got the packaging straps, got more styrofoam, more plastic lids and containers, bottle caps, bunch of bottles, bunch of liquor bottles. Look at the liquor bottles compared to the amount of plastic bottles there. There's an astounding amount of those liquor bottles in a very small area. A bunch of straws, a bunch of composite plastics, a bunch of dirty old cigarette butts, and all that winds up here in Mother Nature. So this is the part of Mother Nature that I took with me, just trying to get all that out. And in this, I mean, you can see the hard to get trash. A lot of that trash is just really hard to pick out. And that stuff breaks down and eventually gets down into the water source and into the ground where wildlife has to interact with it. So again, I ask you, please, everybody, if you see some trash and you're able to pick it up, or else it's going to go on the ground or in the waterways. And if I don't pick it up and I'm not able to see it, well, it goes somewhere. But everybody, I want to thank you guys for watching. Appreciate the likes, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It helps us out and it spreads the word about how we really need to clean this place up. But you guys stay safe, like and subscribe, and follow the next one. See ya.